daily routines and their own, like we said at the beginning of the podcast, their own unique characteristics, their own little thing that they do to help them be them. Like I did research on Thomas Edison, who invented the first light bulb and invented so much other stuff, like the kinetoscope, the video camera, and a
what
phonogram.
What is a kinetoscope?
It's like the spiral video camera thing.
Oh, like a manual camera?
The first invented one, though, like the old school. And then Alexander Graham Bell, the man who invented the phone, and also was a part of like constructing how an airplane would be, the first airplane ever, and he just did so much more. But I guess I will end with P.T. Barnum. And this isn't about his schedule. This is more about, I guess, them knowing who they are and believing in something and still working towards it regardless on what anybody else says. So P.T. Barnum is the guy who invented the circus in a way. And if you haven't seen The Greatest Showman,
oh man, we love this movie.
Rent it right now, because in a sense it describes his life and who he was.
I love this movie. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, definitely go see it. Alex is the one who put me onto the movie. I did see the documentary about the circus on Netflix, but as soon as I started watching The Greatest Showman, I'm like, is this based on a true story? And lo and behold, it was.
Yeah, I love this movie. I love it.
And he recruited different characters that was weird and different from other people, and he put an amazing show on, and he saw something that nobody else saw. And I'm sure him, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, they all had, the naysayers that would say, what are you doing? That doesn't make sense. Like, stop trying to invent or invest in what you're doing, because it makes no sense. And you're just wasting your time, and you're weird. And you're nobody. But they pushed through that. And you remember all these people because they did extraordinary things that nobody else saw but them.
That's so true. I see you have a quote here on your note. It says, no one made a difference by being like everyone else. And that's so true. And what you're saying, I mean, it's just, I cannot stress enough how important that is. That there is always this noise, and I call it noise because, like, if you crumble it all together and you get it, all these people that you'll find out, and you'll pour your heart out, explain your dream and how many times you tried, and they just scoff at it and they laugh at it. And like, it's pointless to even start talking. You waste your time. And there is a quote that I remember now. It says, the difference from somebody that being a failure and somebody that being a success is trying one more time. You never know. You never know when your breakthrough is gonna be. Why? It's just like somebody that there is a meme that somebody is digging and he's like this close into finding the diamonds, and all it took is just like a couple more things to sway his axe to get to the diamonds, and he just walks away. And then the next picture is just somebody that dug all the way until the end and never gave up, and he got rewarded. So like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, you cannot give up on your dreams just because somebody has an opinion of why you shouldn't do it. Like,
right. Yeah, stay true to who you are. And I guess the biggest thing too is the reason why I bring up these old legendary people up in history is because now we talk about them right now, like, and learn from them later. Amazed. At the moment it seems weird, and they have to deal with the people making fun of them and downing them and stuff. And little did they know at the time, people were gonna be talking about them, and they'll be written in history books. So
I love stuff like this.
It really is amazing.
Just like the guy, what was his name? Copernicus or somebody like this, that was saying that the Earth is round, and did they kill him or like they put him in jail? It's just crazy. If you are meant to do something great and you see far, far more ahead than other people, because people cannot understand it, they just try to put it down. It's just great. Like, if you can support somebody that seems to be doing his job instead of criticizing him, I think we all should do this more.
Yeah.
because we get really mad, when somebody criticizes our dream. But our approach, when somebody else experiences their dream, usually it's to scoff it off as well.
Yeah, but even if you do experience, because I don't think that that's gonna go away anytime soon, because it's sad but true, but that's just reality. Somebody always has something negative to say. So just regardless on what anybody else says, I just feel like you should stay true to who you're meant to be, the gifts God gave you. Exactly. And persevere, like just
keep at it, guys.
Follow
keep
it, believe in it, like
show up every day,
like what's her face from Cheryl, believe in something, stick with it, and regardless of what anybody says or how any society tells you should be, don't listen to it. Just stay true to yourself.
There is nothing like the underdog stories, man. The underdog that everybody's making fun of, and then he breaks through and everybody's like, oh, I knew this guy. Just like Rocky, like he's the underdog and he keeps defeating these guys. Like, I feel like that's the reason this movie became so successful, because he was the underdog that nobody believed in, and everybody saw themselves in that, because everybody has a dream, just very few are willing to go for it,
Right. Yeah, it's so true. And also perseverance too, like just because one way didn't work out, try a different one, and don't give up. Just because something didn't work out for you the first time doesn't mean you have to give up. Just like Alexander Graham Bell, one of his quote that really inspires me is, when one door closes, another one opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. What door is open for you to walk in that you can excel and prosper in?
Exactly. Look for those doors. Exactly. I don't know. I love these people, man. Like, they're just, and I feel like they're very average, They just had the courage, and they're exceptional. They're not average, but I mean, they're not too different than you or me or anybody else. I just feel they had the courage to go for it.
Yeah. And put the hard work that it required as well. And they made their systems, their daily routines a part of making that dream work. And
they committed to figure it out no matter what.
Right.
So with that said, guys,
smash that like button.
And thank you so much for watching. We love you. We're working on launching this podcast on Anchor, which is going to push it out to your favorite podcast networks like Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. If you hear this there, we love you a little bit more. If you're on YouTube, like she said, smash that like button and
subscribe.
We didn't rehearse that. And we love you so much. Let us know in the comments what you want to talk about. If you have any questions, we can read them and answer them live on one of the future podcasts. We love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.